Bonjour à tous, bienvenue dans ce nouvel événement de la Success Week avec EduCarib. Je m'appelle Gladys et aujourd'hui nous sommes avec UTech, une université de la Jamaïque. Les Success Week, c'est l'occasion pour vous, parents, étudiants, futurs étudiants, de découvrir des universités, des programmes qui sont à votre portée dans la région, dans la Caraïbe et donc de ne pas vous limiter dans vos choix. Petite précision, notre live d'aujourd'hui est en anglais. Cependant, n'hésitez pas à poser vos questions, à commenter et à participer. C'est l'occasion parfaite pour à la fois parler anglais et poser toutes vos questions. C'est parti, on va switcher en anglais. Hi guys, good afternoon. My name is Gladys. Welcome to this new event of the Success Week with EduCarib. Today, we are with UTech, a university coming all the way from Jamaica, and they will be telling us all about their programs. Hi, good afternoon, Miss Clark.
Hello, good afternoon. Thanks for having me.
You're welcome. Good afternoon, Mr. Cook, and good afternoon, Mr. Hello, right?
Good afternoon.
Good afternoon. Hi. Glad to be here. Thanks for having us.
Of course. So before we start, I just want to take a few seconds to say thank you. So thank you for being here today. Thank you for taking the time to speak with us. And before I actually start with the questions, could you just all introduce yourselves?
Sure. So good day. My name is Chantal Clark, and I am the Student Recruitment Officer at the University of Technology, Jamaica.
Okay, nice.
Hello. Hi, my name is Melville Cook, and I work with the Bachelor of Arts, Communication Arts and Technology program here at UTech Jamaica. I teach, of course, journalism courses, and I am also at the moment program director.
All right, thank you for being here, Mr. Cook.
Right, good day. So my name is Timothy Tolo. I'm the entertainment technologist, and I work along with the entertainment design and production technology students in building stages and lighting sets.
All right, very nice. Thank you all for this little introduction. So before we start with the questions, we have a little clip to play of UTech. And I want the viewers to see before we actually get into all the details. I'm going to play it.
You know them, the movers, the shakers, the people making a difference, who never shy away from a challenge, who are never afraid to dirty their hands, to jump in and get things done, who are never afraid to fail, to take a risk, to learn. You know them and aspire to be like them. And you can, because there's always room for greatness. Apply today. University of Technology Jamaica, the birthplace of greatness.
Wow, very impressive. Okay, so our first question for you. So of course, any of you can answer anytime you feel like you want to add something. But the first question is, could you introduce UTech for those of us who don't know about this university?
All right. So the University of Technology, Jamaica, it started in 1958 as the Jamaica Institute of Technology. We then had a name change to the College of Arts, Science and Technology, which passed. And then when we gained university status in 1995, we became the University of Technology, Jamaica. And I must state that we are celebrating 65 years this year. So we have a lot in store. And we offer over 100 courses of study in 8 colleges and faculties. So we have business and management, health sciences, built environment. We have joint colleges of medicine, oral health, veterinary sciences, education and liberal studies, engineering and computing. Yes, we cover a wide range of programs. Now, our minimum entry requirement for our courses of study, for majority of our courses of study, is 5 CSEC subjects, including English language or English A and mathematics. And we do have some which will require CAPE subjects, and we have others for which math, that favorite subject that everybody loves, is not a requirement. Our mascot is the knight. Of course, so we are brave soldiers.
Wow, that's very nice. Um, okay, so you covered actually my next question, so I want you to go back to it just a little bit slower, because some of our viewers are not fluent in English, so I want to make sure that they get all the information. Could you just go back to the degrees and programs offered at UTech?
All right. So they're offered in 8 colleges and faculties, right? So we have business and management, where we have hospitality and tourism courses, business courses, as well as courses in entrepreneurship. And I must say that in all of our courses of study, our students are exposed to entrepreneurship. So even if that's not the degree that you're studying for, you're exposed to entrepreneurship. Then we have health sciences. So this is for our nurses, midwives, those who want to do like dietetics, you're interested in health and nutrition, or child advocacy in term working with children with disabilities. We also have our oral health and veterinary science college, where you can do public health inspection, you can do anything to do with oral health. So if you want to be a dental surgeon, or if you want to be a dental assistant, anything along that line. We also have our Faculty of Education and Liberal Studies, from which my two colleagues are representing. And there we have some teaching degrees. We also have, of course, our entertainment program. We have our communication arts and technology program, which takes you anywhere in the world of journalism and also outside. We also have the engineering and computing faculty. So anybody who wants to do hardcore coding, or if you want to anything in engineering. We have chemical, civil, electrical, and computer engineering, just to name a few. And then we have the Faculty of Law, where we offer a Bachelor of Laws. We have our Faculty of Science and Sport, where we also have some more education programs tailored more specifically towards the sciences. And then, of course, we are the home of world-class athletes. That's a tagline that we often. So, of course, we delve into the art and science of coaching. We deal with sports management and other areas related to sports. And then we have the Faculty of the Built Environment, which I believe should be quite popular in the Caribbean communities, because we boast the only School of Architecture in the English speaking Caribbean. And so we have a lot of students from the wider Caribbean attending UTech Jamaica for that main reason.
Oh, okay.
And I still have over 100, so I couldn't list them all.
Sounds like a lot, but it's a good thing for the students. So could you tell us, what is the admission process like? Admission and registration process.
All right. So our application is done online. So our website is www.utech.edu.jm. Once you go on there, you're going to see the button that says apply. Yes, because that's what we want you to do. So in order to apply, we have our Summer of Courses of Study booklet that's available, and I can share the link with our viewers shortly. What that booklet shows is what's required for you to matriculate into the course of study. So before you apply, you know exactly what is needed to get in. Once you have read through the booklet and you already have the qualifications, or you can actually apply if you are sitting the exams. Let's say if you're sitting them in May, then you can, May, June, you can apply at this time, as long as we're accepting applications. So there are 4 sections to be completed. Of course, you will need to prove that you have what it is that you say you have. So once you've put in the information, we ask that you submit certified copies of your birth certificate. If you're married, of course, your certificate of marriage, your CSEC results, CAPE results where necessary. We require TRN or tax registration number for Jamaican nationals, but the passport is used for international students. And then also submission of our application summary page, because of course you may have several persons with the name, let's say Melville Cook, but we want to ensure that these documents are related to Melville Cook with applicant reference number 234, whatever the number is. So yes, that's what we require.
Okay.
It's a simple step. Can take you at least about 20 minutes.
Okay, that's not bad. 20 minutes is fair. Mr. Cook, I want to hear about your department. What kind of programs do you offer to students interested in the arts?
Okay, so hello again. And so the program I'm a part of, very happy to be a part of, is the Bachelor of Arts, Communication, Arts and Technology. And we simply say BACAT. Okay. All right. It's housed within the Faculty of Education and Liberal Studies. Okay, so we are a comprehensive communication program. When we take in our students for our 4-year degree program, at the end, you will be competent in a wide range of skills or exposed to those skills, and the level of development depends upon the concentration you choose. So let's begin with the concentrations. Currently, we have 3, and currently we have 4, sorry. That's journalism, public relations, advertising, and film in development. Going forward, we are going to combine public relations and advertising into integrated marketing communication. We'll retain journalism, and we are going to go big on film, very big on film. So those are the areas that you can choose to concentrate on. But while doing that, and even before getting to that stage, you're going to do web design, you're going to do graphic design, you're going to do writing in various forms, whether it's journalism, public relations, your advertising script, you're going to do script writing, you're going to learn to present voice and speech. I didn't take those classes. Oral communication. You will be able to take photographs, to take and edit photographs. You will learn how to utilize social media for professional purposes. Yes, we're big on social media, but we emphasize, of course, that you're going to use it for business. You are going to learn about management, how to get your skills to benefit you, not only as an employee and a manager, but also self-employment. I must say that quite a few of our students work and apply these skills even while they are in the program. We currently have approximately 350 students, 353 on record. And last year we graduated 66 students, and we're heading towards that number, to approximately that number this year as well in our graduation process in November. So it's comprehensive, and I can't overstate that. And one of the things is at the end of the program, we have a module where you do what we call a capstone project. And that project, it's your choice with the guidance of the staff members, internal and external, an external advisor as well. And this captures your interest and your passion in a project that you can use to market yourself as self-employed persons looking for contracts, freelancer, or for hire, which is where most of us will start, or quite a few of our students straddle both employed and self-employed, and it gives you that flexibility. Before, up to now, we have been online because of COVID. We're going back face-to-face in September. And, before I forget, There's also our extracurricular activities,
Oh, nice.
and we are aligned to the Center for the Arts, where we offer dance and we offer music
Okay.
and we offer drama. There's a lot more to say about the program. It's a wonderful program, but I'll pause there.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Oh, are there any specific requirements to get into this program that you're talking about? Because I feel like a lot of our viewers might be interested.
Well, there is one that is not required at the moment, which
Mm-hmm.
may interest some persons. We are one of the programs that do not require mathematics.
Oh, nice.
Yes, we are one of those programs. All right, so in terms of previous skills, prior skills, no, of course, our instruction is in English.
Mm-hmm.
We have had students from outside Jamaica before, and I can think specifically about one student who is from Haiti,
Okay.
speaking French,
Yeah.
who came into the program with limited English skills, and we got him over that hurdle until he got to the stage where he was actually employed to the program as
Wow.
a technologist, at the end of his time, end of his 4 years. And I should add, we have a technology department, and that helps our students because we're tech heavy, of course.
Yeah.
Okay, and that department helps our students with the technical skills such as streaming, and we also offer some equipment assistance as well. So yes, the 5 CSEC, and I figure there's an equivalent for
Yeah.
you, is the basic requirement. We don't require math. And in some instances, we'll actually get you in without English on the condition that it is done within the first year of the course of study.
All right. Very nice. Thank you for saying that because we actually have two viewers who ask about the language component. So Emmeline was saying, I am interested in your communication program, but I am afraid my English is not the best. As well as Mael saying, what about language requirements? Um, so I believe you already explained that it is possible, like the student from Haiti, even if you're not fluent in English as you enter the program.
Yes.
But at UTech, there are many ways, I'm guessing, to improve English and get better. But I have a question. Do you have a specific program for, like, let's say, English as a foreign language that students can take before they start, maybe?
Well, we have a language training and research center
Okay.
that assists. Well, in that program, they offer French and Spanish.
Okay.
Okay. And I'm sure that we can assist in that regard to have some direct contact there. And also on the campus, we have the UTech Academy,
Yeah.
which does offer programs to
Oh,
improve English. Not necessarily, the academy is not necessarily a foreign language component there, right? But it assists students with developing their English skills.
okay. It sounds good to me. Before we move on, we have a little video that I want to show. All right. So, viewers, we are going to watch a short clip. We'll be right back.
EduCarib taught me how to interface with a team. It taught me a lot of additional skills apart from video, which is my love. It opened my horizons for what's possible and gave me skills that I can always rely on.
They train you to be a well-rounded individual, It is something that I don't see a lot of programs with, and it's something that I've learned to appreciate, and I've become a better person career-wise because of it.
The BA-CAP program is rounded because it prepares students to not only be technically equipped, they have hands-on and practical knowledge. Students become more media conscious, as well as more culturally aware based on the nature of what is done in the program.
I always knew that I wanted to be a part of or be in media in some way or form, and I saw this based on what the course was offering as the perfect opportunity.
I'm a public relations officer. I could easily take a job as a journalist or as a photographer because BCAT does not focus on one skill.
Now the thing here at UTech is that in the BCAT program, we train students to operate not only in the traditional media, but also in new media and to fuse them together. That is how the landscape has changed over the years, and that's how we are preparing students.
BCAT is an excellent program, and I recommend everyone to come.
Applicants, just come to BCAT. You guys won't regret it. I don't regret anything. I'm having a great time. And if you guys are around the world or anywhere that you guys are, just come to BCAT.
Oh, impressive. I think I saw a comment, Island Girls, saying so cool. Quick question. I saw at the beginning of the video the mention accredited by UCJ. Could you tell us what is UCJ? I'm not familiar with the term.
All right. So the UCJ is the University Council of Jamaica. That's the highest accrediting body in terms of universities and colleges locally. So that just speaks to the quality of the courses that we offer once you get that stamp of approval.
All right, perfect. Mr. Tolo, you are the entertainment technologist. Could you tell us a little bit about what you do?
All right, so good day. So I'm in charge of setting up lighting and audio for the students for their various projects. They recently did a project. The name of the project was From Jankuno to Dancehall. What was one of the projects. We also do work. Well, some of the students worked on Jamaica 60 recently as work experience. They did work at Jamaica 60. And our associate degree program started in August 2020, where we had about 30 students. 6 graduated in November of 2022. We also launched our bachelor's degree program in 2021. It shows both audio. You can specialize in the 4th year, you specialize in either audio or you can specialize in lighting. So anyone who wants to, work in the music industry or television, radio, even set up equipment for this site like StreamYard as well. And then for lighting covers multiple film sets, festivals. We also work with 2 of the local partners in the entertainment industry, which is Phase 3 and Main Events.
All right. Anything else?
All right. So, unlike our counterparts at BCAT, Maths and English is a requirement.
Okay.
The requirement for the program. However, the associate degree, you can do 3 subjects for the associate degree, and we will go to the University Academy.
All right. Wait, I just want you to go over, because I saw that question. For those interested in the audiovisual sector, what do you have? So you have associate degrees, right? As well as Law degrees?
as a
Right.
bachelor's degree, yes. We also have a state-of-the-art audio lab, well, lighting lab, sorry,
Lighting lab.
lighting lab. We're working on the audio lab, it's on its way. But we have a state-of-the-art lighting lab with Avo Lights program, which we can use to set up automatic lighting for a party, or you can manually use the lights, design on the settings and the color tones and the schemes based on what you want the party or the vision. You can set up. We also have courses, so you set up your vision board, the stagecraft. Very practical, and the students do work experience in actual field.
Okay. What did you study? I'm curious.
I studied the Bachelor's of Education and Bachelor's of Education in Industrial Technology. My major is Electrical Technology. I'm a licensed electrician. I'm also a qualified teacher in Jamaica.
Okay.
I can do almost everything. University of Technology, practical aspect. We do work experience while you are in school. You can also be an entrepreneur.
Okay.
It's very hands-on.
All right, perfect. Sounds good to me. I like that. We have a question from Mael. I think she was referring to what you were speaking about. I'm not sure. What can I do with this degree? So Mael, can you specify if you're talking to Mr. Tolo, right, in the audiovisual field, or you are still talking about the communication and art? We have a question not related specifically to you, Mr. Tolo, but Island Girls is asking, by the way, do you have any student association?
All right, so yes, we do have student associations. We have also our student union council, on which students are required to serve, and we recommend that they serve on this union. Of course, it is advocacy for your peers. And in addition to that, we have a lot of clubs and societies. So we have clubs that are associated with some of the courses of study that we offer. We have clubs that are associated with some charities, and we have clubs from all over. We have clubs that deal with our biggest telecommunication partner. They have what should I say? Sponsorships from them. We do runs here and there. Of course, we do charities. As I said, we have our nurses have clubs, and we also have some that are politically related. I won't mention any of those, but we have clubs that cover all spheres of life.
Okay, perfect. So Mael is back, and she was talking to you, well, asking you, Mr. Tolo. So yes, what jobs can I do? And actually, before you answer that, we also have a clip relating to your industry. Yes, go ahead, Mr. Clark.
I just wanted to mention that we have an International Students Association, of which we encourage our international students to be a part. And of course, they would have tailored activities towards that group, their specific group.
Oh, perfect. So they can all mingle and
yes, so they'll get to know each other.
Isolated, right?
All right.
Okay, perfect. So I was saying, Mr. Tolo, we have a short clip relating to your department as well. So I'm going to play it before you answer Miles' question. All right, so we are on. Okay, perfect. So I think just
All
from the
right.
video, you can have you get gonna get what you can do. Um,
All right. So, Mael, so you can, for entrepreneurship side or self-employment side, you can be a music producer from the audio side, and you can also work on radio, and you can be the producer, the executive producer of the radio, and you can build programs or this design themes for the day. What type of activities or songs will be used for the background as well, for the audio side. For the visual side, if you're gonna you can set up art displays, lights, the type of clothes that the persons or the clients or the models would wear, and also what light, like for summer you have cold and warm lights, what light would be used in warm time or what light would be used for cold time. And also you have to take into consideration green screen. You cannot use green with green screen, and you use blue in the opposite, so it's opposite. So like it's a lot of, and what we're trying to do, we're trying to target the 20 billion US dollar market that the entertainment industry has. And if you notice, during COVID, there was a two-year lockdown, and that's where streaming came about more rapidly than before. So you can make it in that market as well, streaming.
okay, so I believe you answered yes.
And I thank you. I wanted to add what you can do with a BCAT degree as well.
Of course.
And the list is long, 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 long. Of course, you have journalists, you have PR specialists, anything within PR, advertising, whether it is designing the campaign or doing the graphics on the campaign or doing the streaming for the campaign, because these skills are so interchangeable. You have videographer, you have photographer, you have social media coordinator, which is a big thing amongst for everybody. You know, that's so vital. You can be an audio engineer. You can handle production. Events have to be produced. Okay. You can be a presenter, a TV presenter, a good one, a radio host as well. And the list goes on. And one of the things that I want to emphasize is that the skills that you learn in the BACAT program are applicable outside of the specific area of concentration. You may have done film, you may have done integrated marketing communication, you may have done journalism, but you actually end up working in a situation where individual skills such as your web design and your social media marketing, or being able simply to capture a picture properly or do a company newsletter, do the layout and design, those are applicable even if you are not working with a TV station or radio station or advertising company. These skills are all needed across the board. And one of the things, as Mr. Tolo said, we do have a practicum program or internship. It's a requirement across the university. Within the BACAT program, we ask our students to do 240 hours of internship in their final year, 120 with an organization, an entity housed on the UTEC campus, 120 at an organization outside the campus. And this is where quite a few students are introduced to media houses and advertising agencies and PR agencies. And so they apply those skills in their final year and make that transition, even as they move towards that capstone project, that final project. So the two are fused. So when you're finished, you come out to varying degrees. A lot of it depends on application, but our intention is that you finish work ready, which is what university emphasizes a lot, or ready for a higher degree, because I am proud to say that my program is going to introduce a master's in media, culture, and technology, perhaps in January 2024, but certainly we're looking towards August, September 2024. It's approved, it's on the books. It's a matter of getting it on stream. So we can look forward to that. You can come to the BACA, then we can take you into the masters, and we will send you out to make good progress in your path, your career path.
Perfect, perfect. Congratulations for that. We have a question. I think both of you can answer if the answer is different. But Island Girls wants to know, do you have, I don't think she means short term, but how long the programs usually are? Is it a year, 2 years, or you have maybe 3 months courses? I'm not sure what she's looking for, but she is looking to do several experiences in the region.
Who would go? Okay. All right. So you can come to us this summer. We're going to have 6-week courses for the summer. We're going to have in photography, going to have in audio, going to have in video. Our short courses currently run in the summer. We are reintroducing them actually. They have been off for a little while. You'd understand why with COVID, etc. Okay. So we are reintroducing them this summer, and we do not currently have them slated for during the year, but that is our intention, to have them running in parallel with the 4-year course of study. So we have shorter courses that can also be an introduction to the BACAT program. And that means that you would probably be able to be exempt from some modules and be able to finish the degree in a shorter time. Or if you wish, do the short courses, and we hope you stick around.
Very nice. Mr. Cook. Yes, Mr. Tolo, just hold on a minute, because you told us we spoke about internships, right? So internships are mandatory for both of your departments. Am I right? Yes?
It's mandatory in the BACAT program, yes.
Okay, okay, perfect. That's what I wanted to get. So, Mr. Tolo, could you tell us as well if you have any short-term program, well, not short-term, shorter courses than a degree in your department as well?
All right. Currently in my department, we don't have any shorter courses, but we have shorter program. So we have our associate degree you can do for 2 years for EDPT, and the bachelor's is for 4 years.
4 years. Oh, bachelor's is for 4 years, not 3. Okay.
Also, I also want to add to about the Students Association.
Yeah.
For EDPT, we currently have a past student in special projects. Special projects has to do with entertainment side of school association. So like those of who are in charge of partying and setting up sound systems and audio visual for student activities.
Okay, nice. So there is a lot to do on campus for students. We have a question from Jonathan. I think this is for you, Mr. Clark. I'm not sure if I understand the question properly, but how do you do to translate our French Caribbean degree for us to integrate your bachelor or master's, for example? I think Jonathan is asking about equivalent, maybe. So for us, the bachelor is usually 3 years. So I'm guessing he's asking, how do you work around that different length and different requirements for programs in the region? Okay, Jonathan is saying yes.
Yeah.
So I believe I got that right.
Okay, and when I'm finished, you can tell me if I have got this correct response, okay?
Yes.
So what I'm interpreting is the case that if you have prior courses counting towards a degree, how would that work with our degree here in the BACAT program?
Perfect.
Okay, good. So what we have, and this is across the university, it's not specific to BACAT. What we have is a system of assessing previous work, previous tertiary level work,
Okay.
to see if there is equivalence. So the student will be required to present the proof of passing the module, of course, from their previous institution, and also, very importantly, the course outline, which we would then look at to compare with what we are offering to see if there is equivalence, if the skills have been taught and been mastered before coming into our program. And if that is so, then they will be exempt from taking that course or courses. We do that a lot with students who transfer within the university here, as well as students who transfer from universities, tertiary level institutions outside of UTEC, but within Jamaica.
Okay.
And we have had a couple of students with the outside Jamaica who have come in with courses that we have needed to assess. And if I may add one more thing before I forget, I was looking at a screen here. One of our advantages that we are very, very proud of is that a lot of our lecturers are practitioners, media practitioners, or have extensive media experience. For example, I worked as a print journalist for 2 decades before coming on full time here. We have our film person. He is very much into the field now. He is a lecturer practitioner. The same thing goes for photography. The same thing goes for advertising. We have a very experienced technical officer who is great at audio engineering. So when you come in, you're not only having the classroom, you're having the industry, and we pride ourselves on that.
You should, really. Mr. Clark, you want to say something?
Me? All right. So I just wanted to add that in addition, we have our prior learning assessment unit. So in the event, we would have our normal matriculation requirements, but in the event that you do not meet those requirements, then we have a prior learning assessment unit where you can submit whatever documentation it is that you have, including work experience, and then that would be assessed. You would need to do a portfolio, of course, and then based on that submission, it would be determined if you're able to matriculate into the course of study.
All right, perfect. Jonathan?
Too fast?
No, I think it's okay. Jonathan, you got an answer from 2 of our panelists, so please let us know if you are okay with the information that you got. Mr. Tullo, I believe this one is for you. What is EDPT? So this is probably someone who joined us a little bit later. So could you just repeat what is EDPT?
Right. So the acronym means Entertainment Design and Production Technology. What it entails is you are designing entertainment spaces, and in terms of production, you're carrying out for concerts, and you, for the technology side, you would work with lighting, whether it be software for lightings, the physical light itself, and even audio speakers you work on for entertainment design and production. So everything, we just put everything together and you are learning and you're mastering it. That's
all right. Thank you. So Jonathan is saying thank you very much. So I have two more questions actually. A little bit. Okay, well, I'll just go ahead with Emmeline, who is asking, can we do internship with the university?
Right. Can I do it?
Yes, of course. You don't have to ask. You can just open your mic and talk.
Yes, you are actually required in the BACAT program to do an internship within the university. There are 2 components: within the university, outside university. Okay. So you absolutely have to do an internship with the university.
Okay.
At the end of in your final year.
Final year. All right, perfect. We have another question from Marie-Angélique. And she's asking, is it possible to join as an exchange student from another university? Mr. Clark, maybe? No?
Okay. I'm not quite qualified to answer that one. Okay, in terms of the exchange process, really, I would not be giving you accurate information there.
Okay, thank you for the honesty. So, Marie-Angelique, I think you should just head to the website, UTech website, and I'm sure you'll find the information.
All right, just to say that if it is that Marie wishes to transfer to the university, we have that option. But an exchange agreement with the university, we would not have had that in place at this time.
Okay, thank you. Okay, so Emmeline is saying thank you. We have a lot of thank you in the chat. Jonathan was saying yes. Mael was saying thanks a lot. Okay, perfect. I wanted to ask about campus life and accommodation. Do you offer accommodation on campus for students?
Yes, we do offer on-campus accommodation for students. I must say that for the August 2023 start date, the application period for that would have closed. However, our accommodation unit does offer the service of assisting students to find off-campus accommodation, as well as we have an international students office that caters to our international students with every aspect.
Okay, very nice. I actually have only one more question for all of you. Maybe
Sorry,
we'll get.
you had asked about university life. All
Oh,
right,
yes,
so
yes.
if you're living on hall, I can say that that in and of itself takes on a life to itself. So on hall, there are activities that you are allowed to participate in, that you're required to participate in, might I add. And then as if you are, if you commute to campus, then of course we have activities that our student union will put on. We have inter-faculty competitions, so football, basketball, swimming, there's sports day, all of those types of activities that you can participate in. And in the various faculties, they too will put on events that the students can partake in. And for those who are religious, yes, you might have heard us make mention of parties. We do have religious activities as well.
Perfect. I love it.
And
Go ahead.
yes, and if I may add, this is not the activities, but equipment that you need to be in the program. You're gonna need a decent laptop.
Okay.
I mean that maybe goes without saying, but it has to be said. And then it's great to have a good camera. It's
Okay.
great to have a good camera because photography also runs throughout the program. Okay, a memory card, high capacity memory card, and those are some basic requirements. Then for the persons doing audio, you can concentrating doing a lot of audio. To that, you can add professional headphones. For persons who are into social media, they may want a particular type of device to best manipulate and be on top of things as they develop. All right. So, but keep that in mind, please. Laptop, camera, good memory card, and we can start from there.
Nice. Thank you, Mr. Cook. Mr. Tolo, anything specific on your side?
All right. So for my side, I would say a good laptop as well.
Okay.
And if anything, hard boot based on some of the activities that you might do. You're gonna need a hard boot to protect your feet if something falls and safety wise. But for now, it's just a good laptop.
All right, perfect. Thank you. So we have one more question from you, and I think each of you can give us at least one answer, and that is, why should students choose the University of Technology, Jamaica? Mr. Cook, you can go first.
All right. In general, University of Technology Jamaica is a vibrant space. One of the things is our location. We are not quite out of town. We are in an urban space on the northern edge of Kingston. It's within itself that is a university community and high schools as well. So there is a vibrant life on campus and outside the campus. University of Technology Jamaica focuses on turning out work-ready graduates. However, in addition to that, now we are emphasizing thought leadership. So we're not asking you to come in and go out as a functionary. And certainly this is the case within the BACAT program. There are persons who may come in and say, well, I just want to be a photographer, or I just want to be a graphic artist, I just want to be a web designer, all of that. Fine. But we are emphasizing that you need to be able to conceptualize ideas and see yourself as taking them through to completion in a way that will benefit you. Ownership of intellectual property is where it is going to be at. Is where it's at already. Okay, so come to us in the BACAT program. We'll train you in all these different areas, but we are going to emphasize that you're a thinker, that you're conceptualizing, and you're able to execute your design, your plan, sometimes with the help of your colleagues. So you're forming teams. This could be the basis of your future company, and these students, you can look at them as your colleagues. We also, of course, I just seen, have these on-campus activities which build networks. When you come to join us, you are a part, automatically, you are a part of a network, and we are taking steps to expand that network to our past students who are already in the BACAT program. So you would have the advantages of those connections. That does not mean that the connections alone won't carry you through. You got to have good work. And if you do bad work, then the connections, the network will know that you don't work well. Okay? But the degree has been, our first set of students was 2012. Okay? The degree has been around since 2008. Our first batch was in 2012. So when you come into the program, you have experience on your side with us as a program and the experiences of those who have gone before that we have used to refine the program. And you're coming into a comprehensive program that you will leave multi-skilled, but with an emphasis in the area of your choice that will take you forward into self-employment, employment, or higher education, postgraduate studies, or a combination of two or three.
All right. Perfect. That was a very good answer. Thank you, Mr. Cook. Mr. Toller, Mrs. Clark, who wants to be next and tell us why students should choose the University of Technology Jamaica? Okay, Mr. Toller, go ahead. You're next.
All right. So what we do at the University of Technology Jamaica, we put you in preparation and practice with current leaders in the industry. So you are learning as the technology improves in the world, in the real world. You are also learning the skills needed for you to go out tomorrow and already know how to do it and be a leader. So practice. So it's not about only practice, but the technology and teaching. So you can also teach someone or pass down information onto someone else, and you can also design your spaces from scratch. And for me, UTech, because I remember when I chose UTech almost 15 years ago. When I chose UTech. I have never changed, and to me, it has just improved again and again on why I chose UTech, because when you look at the practice that it prepares you for in the work world, you come out ready already. UTech, you're expected, you're expected to know how to do it already, and you actually are going to know how to do it already. So that's why you should choose UTech, because even if you're going to go in not knowing, and you're going to come out knowing. And also, let's say if you're going as someone who was already been in the field, you're going to learn something new from that experience, and you can take away from that. So we both offer new students and persons that are already in the profession. We teach them to specialize more or to diversify their skills at UTech. So that's why they should choose UTech.
All right, nice pitch. Mr. Clark, you're next.
All right, so I agree with everything that was said before, and I just want to mention that you should come to UTech Jamaica because we have institutional accreditation. And of course, what this means is that having studied here and received certification from UTech Jamaica, it can take you anywhere in the world. So you can go to do further studies or you can get employment as well. Now, I just want to say that in the event that you're interested, which I hope you all are, we will also share our contact sheet with you. So you can, if you would like to get in touch with us, and we will certainly get in touch with you if you have any questions and so forth, then you can complete our contact sheet. And as my colleague said, we produce work-ready graduates. So we are not preparing you to just find a job that is already available, but also preparing you through entrepreneurship to also create jobs in whatever field that you are in. And that's it.
Perfect. Thank you all. Okay, so we don't have any more questions in the chat, so I believe you can wrap up. So Mrs. Clark, Mr. Tuttle, Mr.
Hello.
Yes.
Hi.
Yes, go ahead.
Can I provide some contact details, email, and a WhatsApp number?
Of course. Go ahead.
Okay. I was trying to go type it, but if I say it, can somebody type it for me?
Yes, I think that's possible.
All right. So my email address is MELVILLE .COOKE at utech.edu.jm.
All right, so let me check if anyone got it.
Yeah.
Okay, perfect. So,
and then
yes.
WhatsApp number
Okay.
is 876 575 1973. So that's 876 575
Yes.
1973.
All right. Perfect.
So in the event that you also want to make contact in other ways, you can follow us on social media. That's UTech JA Prospect. And you can send any question that you have, even if it's for Mr. Cook or Mr. Tolo, and we can forward them to the representatives.
All right, perfect. Just give me a second. I'm trying to write all the email addresses and contacts so we can have it on the screen before we wrapped up, right? Mr. Tolo, any contact detail from you? I think we have an email address. So Melville, okay, everything is here. Okay, perfect. So we have this one as well. Right. Let me write it down. All social media. All right, I'm typing. Okay, so we have the email addresses, we have the contact number, so we'll make sure to give it to anyone who wants more information. Mrs. Clark, Mr. Tullo, Mr. Cook, thank you again for being here today with us. This was a lovely chat. I actually feel like I'm going to go on the website and see what I could do someday.
Sure.
You never know. All right, so we are going to end the live. Thanks again for being here and see you soon. And please feel free to visit us in Guadeloupe and the French side of the Caribbean.
Okay, sure, sure. All right,
I might come there one day for volleyball.
Volleyball. All right, we'll have a chat about that.
Okay, thanks for having us. Thank you for having us.
Bye-bye.
All right, cool.